Who could imagine a 125-pound giant sharing a child's earliest years, not as a danger, but as a steady, loyal presence, watching over every step? From the first day Drax arrived, people tended to pause and look twice. With thick fur, broad shoulders, and deep, dark eyes, he looked less like a puppy and more like a small bear. At only a few months old, his paws already matched a grown man's hands. Many assumed he would be rough or hard to manage. The truth was quieter. Inside his large frame lived a calm, gentle spirit.
Dinosaur. Get it.
Drax came home at 8 weeks of age. Soon after, the family learned a baby was on the way. As months passed and the mother's belly grew, Drax stayed close. He often rested his head against her stomach and remained still for long stretches. No one trained him to do this. It felt like something he simply understood. The family paid attention to Drax's habits. They wanted him comfortable around people, sounds, and routines. His size would one day draw attention, and they hoped his manners would speak first. Drax learned by watching. He followed quietly. He waited. His eyes stayed soft and steady. When the baby arrived, Drax adjusted without fuss. He did not rush toward the crib. He did not bark or crowd the room. He stayed nearby and observed. If the baby cried, Drax lifted his head. If the house went quiet, he settled back down. He seemed to accept that something small and important had joined the family.
That's nasty. I'm gonna go throw up.
As the baby grew, a play space was set up in the living room. Drax often lay just outside the gate. He watched small movements and slow progress. One afternoon, as the parents helped their son learn to roll over, Drax lowered himself to the floor. He rolled onto his back beside the child. It was a simple moment. No one spoke. It stayed with them.
I'm Batman.
I am Groot.
I'm Batman.
I am Groot.
I'm Batman.
I am Groot.
Days passed in ordinary ways. The baby bounced in a jumper. Drax rested at his feet. Laughter filled the room, and Drax's tail moved gently across the floor. When naps came, both slept nearby. Their closeness formed without effort. By the time the boy turned 1, Drax had reached full size. He weighed over 125 pounds. He walked slowly through the house, careful of corners and toys. When the child began standing and taking steps, Drax stayed close. He waited. He matched the pace.
All right, you guys asked, so here it is. Here's some training tips that we have implemented since we have a mobile baby.
On a birthday, the boy received a small ball pit. It barely fit in the room. Drax stepped in anyway, plastic balls scattered, a few flattened under his weight. Neither seemed bothered. They stayed there together longer than expected.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to see the baby.
Now they move through life side by side, one growing taller, one growing older. Drax remains patient. The boy remains curious. Some days are busy, some are quiet. Nothing feels finished. Drax did not change the family by doing something big. He did it by showing up each day, by lying nearby, by watching and waiting. Life continues forward, shaped by shared space and steady presence. Some mornings begin early, with soft light coming through the windows. Drax waits by the door while the boy eats breakfast in his chair. Sometimes food drops. Drax does not rush. He watches and waits. In the evenings, they sit on the floor together. One leans against fur, one rests a hand. The house holds these moments quietly, without needing anything more. They return to these patterns again and again, not marking time, just living within it, letting days pass without keeping score. There are pauses, small changes, and plenty left unknown for them. Stories like this often live in small details. A quiet glance, a familiar routine, an ordinary afternoon that stays in the memory. If you are thinking about welcoming an animal into your life, take time to understand their needs and their nature. Thank you for spending this moment with us. You're welcome to like, share, or subscribe. HopeTails is built on real stories, told with honesty and care. We honor the trusted sources behind each moment and bring them to life with music, images, and tender editing. Thank you for joining us here. Your support means so much, and we can't wait to share the next story with you.